The best time to canvas during the day is anytime when people are home. But just thinking logically about that, the prime time is always going to be after 5 o'clock, just because the majority of people have day jobs and they're going to be coming home in the evening. So after 5 o'clock to canvas. Now, during the summer months, you could be out there till 8, even 8:30, I think is a reasonable time to canvas. Now, during the wintertime, when the daylight savings changes, you could still canvas in the dark, and I have techniques that actually show you how to do that very successfully. But one thing is maybe scale back a little bit, at least maybe by an hour or so, but you're still taking advantage of that prime time to do that. Day canvassing is still very, very successful, but just by percentages, your contact rate will be lower. Now, there's been some times where I've canvassed on the same day during the day, and I had more contacts and actually got more leads than that evening. But that's rare, and if you average it week by week, month by month, the prime time is always going to be, the more contacts, the more lead production is always going to be after 5 o'clock.
Chris receives countless questions like this one at his AskTheCanvasKing.com website. The two most common questions he gets are, how can we improve our canvassing results? And how many leads should a canvasser produce per shift? Unfortunately, neither of these questions can be answered in under a minute. If you've ever asked yourself either, then at the end of this video, I'll tell you about 2 resources Chris is making available that will answer these questions completely. Chris Thompson is the Canvas King. His 5-step canvassing program is the #1 door-to-door lead generating system being adopted by companies around the country right now. Companies who implement Chris's techniques are turning their results around virtually overnight with his system. They're seeing improvements in the quality and quantity of the leads their canvassers are generating. Leads are resulting in appointments, and appointments are converting to sales. Chris's system is the result of his 16-plus years experience developed from taking his own startup home improvement company to over $2 million in sales in the first 2 years, predominantly with leads generated from canvassing. Chris has a real passion for, even a sixth sense for canvassing. He's the only canvassing consultant who actually has his feet on the street in the neighborhoods, canvassing right alongside canvassers of private clients who bring him in to train their people. Today, Chris devotes 100% of his time exclusively to coaching companies on his canvassing system. With the change in the economy and people staying in their homes longer than ever before, the demand for home improvement products and services has grown exponentially. The success companies are experiencing with Chris's 5-step canvassing system is rooted on the foundation of some basic fundamentals. The fundamentals I speak of are the subject of 2 resources Chris is making available to you. The first is a video DVD titled The 5 Reasons Companies Fail Canvassing, and the second is a detailed report on understanding the numbers that make canvassers successful. You can discover more about these 2 resources and request them at the address shown here.